Welcome to the review of Esther with Caden and
Grant,
oh yeah, I'm excited to be here. What about you, Grant?
I'm so excited.
Let's get into it. Let's first talk about the characters, shall we?
Yes, sir.
Who is Esther?
All right, Esther is a Jewish woman who won favor in the eyes of King Xerxes
Because of her beauty.
because of her well-known beauty. Yes.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. And she was raised to a position of power of the queen. Yeah.
Perfect. Nailed it. Who was Haman?
So Haman is the bad guy of the story. He was a high-ruling court official, basically the right-hand man of King Xerxes.
Who is Mordecai?
Mordecai is the adoptive father of Esther, and he was a Jewish man, so that's important.
Okay. Who is the king?
The king was a wealthy owner of the Persian Empire, so he basically ruled over all the land that we're talking about.
That's called a king.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else, Dad?
No, that's it.
Okay, cool. Now we're gonna outline the plot. At the beginning here, how would you describe the beginning? A little bit.
So essentially, I would say that King Xerxes holds this essential beauty pageant for all the women in his empire, and Esther wins because of her well-known beauty, and is elevated to the ranking of queen.
Okay, cool. Now after that, keep in mind that she's Jewish, right? So, in the book, Mordecai is in the city, kind of hanging around the gate. Now, as Esther's in the castle, not the castle, it's not a Disney movie, but the palace. Yeah. And she's in the palace. Haman, one of the high-ranking court officials, walks by Mordecai, and Mordecai doesn't really acknowledge Haman's like power or bows to him or anything, and Haman's a very like cocky dude. So yeah, so he saw that as kind of like a threat, and when he found out he was Jewish, then he, as the way to like prove his point, he wanted to kill all the Jews. So he has this elaborate plan, and then Esther swoops in. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah. So Mordecai, being a familiar relation with Esther, pleads with Esther to talk to the king. Now, the king is in a solitude time in his chamber where he cannot be contacted by anyone. I believe it was for a long time. So there was no way.
That's very descriptive. Thank you.
I forget whether it's 30 days or something like that. But anyway, Esther tells Mordecai that she will go through with the plans, and she will try and talk to the king. So she does, and she gains favor in the sight of the king. The king allows her to talk to him and says, anything that you wish will be granted. You want to talk about that?
And then, yeah, so she fights for her people, the Jews, on behalf of Mordecai. And not only does she expose Haman for trying to kill Mordecai and sending out a decree to persecute the Jews, but she also like sends another decree, not only reversing that, but protecting the Jews. So she's hailed as a Jewish hero, and they still to this day celebrate Purim, which is just kind of an acknowledgement of what Esther's done. And throughout the book, you can see God's fingerprints everywhere and the way that he's protected his people. And we have that same protection now. So there you go. Good stuff, Grant.
It's an honor, Caden.
Woohoo. This has been Podcast with Caden and
Grant.
until next time.